After the thrilling individual duathlon races in Ibiza yesterday, Sunday afternoon saw the sport's mixed team relay world championship. One man and one woman on each team, with 8 countries vying for honours, all except the Netherlands fielding multiple teams. Actually 17 in total, including a couple of junior teams as well. This only the second ever edition. Belgium were the defending champions. The men always start, and the first run is just 2 kilometres, and no massive advantage really on that first run. And it was a group of 9 men who established some kind of advantage. A little bit of cat and mouse. Delis tried to break for Belgium. That didn't really materialise, and they all came into transition together, those leading 9. So now a 1,000 metre run ahead of them, and here's where we really saw the first bit of separation. Kylian Lebihan and Samuele Anglini, France 2 and Italy, were the 2 who managed to break away. And then they would hand over to their respective women, and it was a brilliant performance coming up from Giorgia Priarone. A very decent run. She was then riding with 2 other women, Varro and Legrand, and all of a sudden decided to go solo. We reckon that there was an incident in behind, well, that was of no concern to the Italian, who found herself coming into transition in glorious isolation, a good 20 seconds ahead of her nearest pursuer. Recour and Nieuwenhuizen of Belgium and the Netherlands respectively were making up a bit of ground, but not enough, as Priarone handed over to her teammate Anglini, who had been excellent just around 20 minutes earlier. And the gap at this point was more than 25 seconds. He knew he would have to run and ride solo. A lot of pressure on Anglini. When your teammate gives you that kind of a lead, you feel obliged to at least maintain, if not extend it. He was off on the bike, and although they were pursuers, 3 of them in particular, Delis of Belgium, Choquer of France and Kremers of the Netherlands, they couldn't get close. They couldn't make up any ground on the Italian, who looked focused and also completely in command of everything he was doing out there. And as they came into transition, those 3 chasers, they were now half a minute adrift of the flying Italian. Just 1,000 metres. That was all that was left for him, and then he would hand over back to Priarone to finish the job that she effectively had started with that brilliant breakaway on the second leg of the race. It was going to be a massive battle though for silver and bronze between Belgium and France. France at this stage had gone ahead of France 2, and it was Recour versus Le Goff effectively, but they were now some 40 seconds adrift. Priarone, all she had to do was ride confidently without taking any real chances. This was the battle for silver and bronze, and very hard at that stage to try and pick who would take silver and who would have to be content with bronze. Just 1,000 metres for Priarone to run, and she did it with a minimum of fuss. Meanwhile, the battle was joined for silver and bronze. That would go all the way to the line, but nothing could stop Priarone. Celebration for the Italians. Second 12 months ago. Gold for them today. And Le Goff got the better of Recour to secure the silver medal for the French. Choquer willing her home. Belgium had to be content with the bronze. Brilliant performance then from all 6 of those competitors, but particularly Italy, the new champions.